What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zach, guys, back again with a new video, man. Guys, you're never the only guy. You know, when I started dating guys, when I started talking to girls like on a serious level, I always thought like, okay, if you had a girlfriend, you would be the only guy in her life, or even a girl who you're just, in the talking phase with, right? And as I started getting older and I started seeing things from both sides, like being a guy on the side, being the main dude, I started noticing that this shit is deep, guys. This is, it's all BS. You've been lied to. People don't tell you the truth, guys. Like, you could be in a relationship right now, guys, and your girl's, like, you're not the only guy in your girl's life. I'm sorry to break it to you, man. I'm sorry to break it to you, G. But I've been on both sides, man. I've been on both sides. I've been a guy who's been in a relationship. I've been a guy who's outside on the side, and she would have a boyfriend, but she would still entertain. She would entertain niggas on the side. She would have a whole roster on the side. This is why when you get in a relationship and you tell your girl, you don't want her having social media, or you don't want her, being active on social media. That's a problem, because she has to entertain her options. She got it. Guys, women cannot live without this attention, guys. They need attention just like plants need sunlight and water, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all facts. This is why when you tell your girl, okay, babe, I don't want you posting on social media. I don't want you, being so active on social media. So it's gonna be a problem, right? Now, I'm not saying it's all girls, right? Before the all police come after me, I'm saying most girls, guys. Most girls cannot live without social media, guys. They need constant, and why is that, guys? Because they need constant attention, validation from men. They have to, guys, we get our, when we look good, we're doing good in life, we already feel good about ourselves. We don't need other people telling us, okay, I mean, it's nice, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice when people tell you, man, okay, you're leveling up, that's nice, you got a nice physique, you got a nice car, right? You got a good job, you're doing well in life. Hearing those things are nice, right? But we men don't even get complimented like that. So like, we're already used to that. Like, we just walk through life, handling business, doing what we gotta do, making money, hitting the gym, working on our purpose. Whatever we gotta do it, right? But for women they gotta do what they gotta do too, but they need to know that, okay, they're doing it right. They need to feel complimented. They need that validation, guys. This is why I tell y'all, they can't live without attention and validation. She has to get those likes. She has to get all those comments. She needs people liking her stories. She needs people swiping up, right? This makes her feel good about herself, guys. Sometimes, guys, sometimes they be at the crib, they just feel like they're ugly. They feel like, they don't look good. Sometimes they just feel like, I need a dose of attention. That's why sometimes these girls get on dating apps. And y'all guys match with these girls on dating apps, and you think, oh, I just got me this girl, she's about to link up. We're about to go out, we're about to have fun. But sometimes, guys, I'm telling y'all, these girls are on dating apps just for validation. How do I know this? Because they've told me this, guys. I was chilling with this girl back in college, right? With her friends, and they all had dating apps. And I'm like, yo, you guys are getting matches, but you're not linking up with these dudes. What's up with that? Right? And one of them just, because I was real close with them, right? And this is another thing, guys. When you're really close with a chick, like, let's say this is a chick you constantly hook up with, or you guys are tight, right? You start noticing female nature. She'll start showing you the truth, guys. Because one thing with girls is, when you give them time, when you give them, when you're tight, when you're close with a girl and you give her time, guys, she's gonna expose a lot. This is why I tell y'all, man, you gotta learn to shut the fuck up, especially when you're hanging out with these girls. Let them talk, let them express themselves. You'll learn a lot. So back to what I was saying, guys, and these girls, they all had, Tinder accounts, and I'm like, y'all got, a lot of matches. Some of these guys are like doing well. They seem to be all right. Like, why don't you, give them a shot? And she said, one of them said, we don't even use it like that, right? We just need it to, for compliments, for validation. Like, I'm legit telling y'all, man, like, she fully on told me this, and I was sitting there at the table, and I was thinking, like, wow, that really opened my eyes, guys. And when she said that, sometimes, and I thought to myself, because she kept going on, I just stayed quiet. I was quiet listening the whole time. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, oh, This way, guys, you better start doing this on these dates too, guys. Learn to just listen, guys. Listen. Women will tell you a lot when you just listen. So she said, oh, sometimes, like, I could wake up on a Saturday, I don't feel good, I feel like I'm not beautiful, I feel like I'm not hot. So I just download the app and I upload some photos, and guys start, complimenting me, trying to fly me out, messaging me, complimenting me on my body, my physique. Because sometimes, with body dysmorphia, sometimes we feel like, even like for those guys who work out, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you feel like, damn, you look in the mirror on a Sunday morning and you feel like, damn, I don't feel like I'm jacked. I don't feel like I'm big. I don't look shredded like I did like 3 days ago. And your confidence kind of goes down, and you walk in the gym, you start pumping weights, you get that pump back on, and you look in the mirror and you start flexing. It's the same thing with these girls, guys. Sometimes they just wake up and they just look at themselves, and y'all know how girls love comparing themselves. They see a model on Instagram and they compare herself to them, right? They don't care if she's natural or not, because they see guys are being thirsty after her. And they compare. It doesn't even have to be a model, guys. This could just be a girl that they see on social media, or a girl at a gym, at school, who's getting a lot of attention, right? And they want that too. Women are jealous of guys. Women get jealous real quick, guys. But back to what I was saying, guys. You're never the only guy. You could be in a relationship. You could have a wife, guys. Most women still have a guy. There's a guy who's as a replacement, just in case if you fumble the bag, you fuck up. There's always a guy in line. Or she could just have orbiters, right? Beta male orbiters. And who are beta male orbiters? These are guys who are just constantly giving her doses of attention, feeding her attention. She's like, yes, I look good. I look good. Oh, you look amazing. Your body is beautiful. Sending her hard eyes. Those guys, that's their job. They'll never get a chance to smash. They'll never get a chance to see her, take her out on dates. Those guys are just to feed her ego, guys. And there's that guy who's, he's just waiting for you to mess up. How do I know this, guys? Because I've been on both sides. You're never the only guy, guys. As soon as she walks out of the crib, guys are staring at her. Guys would approach her. Guys are asking her out. And you're sitting at home, playing video games, or you're chilling with the boys. You're like, oh man, my girl's loyal, man. She ain't gonna do that. Now, I'm not saying your girl is not loyal. I'm not saying women are not loyal, but I'm saying most women, guys, I would say 99% have options. And you're not the only guy. I keep telling y'all, man, you can't be the only guy, guys. As soon as she walks out, guys are approaching her. As soon as she posts on her story, guys are swiping up. As soon as she posts on Instagram, guys are liking her photos. Some guys might be higher than you. Some guys make more money than you. Some guys might have more resources than you. Some guys might have more status than you. But always keep that in mind, guys. You're never the only guy. You're never the only guy, guys. You can't be the only man. I don't care if she's a 4, a 5, a 6. Doesn't matter, guys. Because on average, even a 6 has more options than a guy who's a 9. Let's just keep it a buck. If a 6, okay, so if y'all want to argue right now, let's say a girl who's a 6 right now, big girl, right? I don't care. Let's say she's 300 pounds. Walks out right now and asks, and she yells out, "Hey, who wants to fuck? Who want to have sex?" Guys, you'll see a whole lineup. Come on now. This is just common sense. As soon as a 6, let's say even a 5, walks out of the crib, right? Walks in the mall and asks, hey, who wanna fuck? Who wanna sleep? You know, for free. Oh, come on now, guys. You see a whole lineup, like, damn, like, but a guy who's a 9, he might walk into that same mall and ask, hey, yo, do you wanna sleep with me? Do you wanna hang out? You wanna do this? He might get the numbers, but guys, I kid you not, the numbers might get a girl to sleep with him that same day, but I'm not on the same scale as that girl who was a 5. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. We don't play the same game with women, guys. Women are born with value. Men have to create their value. Guys, a lot of men would do the most for that, guys. A lot of guys would fly them out, pay their bills, pay rent, buy them a vehicle, guys. You see the sugar daddies? Why do you think they're spending so much money on these girls? It's for a reason. Because they want something from them, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You're never the only guy, guys. This is why it's easier for girls to move on when you guys break up and you're sitting at home, you're wondering, damn, who's she with now? Damn, I could, oh man, I'm this girl's, I can't get a girl. And 2 weeks later, she already got a new man. She already going out on dates. It's that easy for them, guys, because there's always a guy you just didn't know. While you guys were in that relationship, there was a guy before you took her from someone, guys. Either you're taking her from someone or someone's gonna take her away from you, guys. It's just the game, guys. I'm sorry to break it to y'all, man, but I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. This is why it's easier for girls to move on. When your relationship is over, guys, you're already talking to someone. By the next day, guys, someone's already in their DMs, guys. I'm telling you all facts. Facts, guys. Women have more options than men. You can't even argue about that because women are born with value, guys. But the moral is, guys, with this mindset is you have to constantly improve yourself, guys. Because when you keep improving yourself, guys, when you start becoming a high value man, guys, you also have a lot of options. You can play the game on your program. Women have to get on your program, right? But it takes sacrifices, guys. It takes sacrifices. You gotta build yourself. You gotta be around the right circle. If you're making 7K a month, 5K a month, you gotta ask yourself, what can I do to increase how much I make? How can I get to 9K? How can I get to 10K? What do I have to do? What skills do I have to acquire? If my PR at the gym is this, how can I increase it by the next 3 months, right? This is how you constantly, guys, it takes time, steps. Like I said, you gotta go in steps, but you gotta put in the work, man, because no one's gonna do it for you, man. So like I said, guys, you're never the only guy. If a girl leaves you, guys, a girl you're talking to or a girl you're dealing with, she walks away from you, 3 things might have happened. She either lost interest in you, there's a new guy now who showed up in the picture, or there's a guy from her past who came back. He could be an ex, a guy who used to just smash, a guy who she liked. That's why I tell y'all guys, man, whatever girl you're talking to right now or in a relationship with, there's always a guy she's thinking about. There's always a guy who's on her mind, guys. He could be a nigga from the past, a nigga who imprinted her. It don't even matter, guys. But when a girl stops fucking with you, guys, 3 things happen. Either she lost interest, a new guy showed up and she likes him, he perceives some type of value, something that she likes about him. It could be his personality, his physique, his status. It don't even matter, guys. And the last one is a guy from her past came back. But like I said, guys, you gotta keep working on yourself. Don't let it bother you, man. You gotta keep increasing your value, man. I'm gonna keep this video short, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm gonna see your boys soon.